Do you just think that they looked at Patty and go, look, Patty's all we have right now. He's the biggest probably draw we can get. Islam just fought. Chimaev just fought. Chimaev's injured right now. Like, we don't really have. Alex will step up. I honestly believe that Alex and Gane is going to be the very first CBS fight. I'm just in my mind right now. It's just actually, as we're talking, I'm going, there's just too many things. There's too many coincidences in this whole situation. Like John going, yeah, if it's not on the White House card, okay, I'll just, move on, or I'll do something else, whatever it is. And then you got Alex and you got Gane face to face at these events. And Tom Aspinall now all of a sudden is the eye and the medical report. And I could just see it happening. I could see it happening, being Gane versus Alex for the very first CBS card. And then they'll stack it with whoever they can for the co-main event.
Like all right. So if it was, hey, this is the first numbered event under the new TV deal. We need as many eyes as humanly possible. We need to show Paramount they didn't just waste $7.7 billion. What are we going to do? Let's look at all the champs right now. You have Tom Aspinall. I'm going to go heavy to light. Tom Aspinall, according to the paperwork, that guy's still blind. You have Alex Pereira. He's the only question mark because he's not injured, and then seemingly he is available. But who does he fight? There's not like a monster fight to be made unless he moves to heavyweight. But you need Tom to relinquish the belt or do an interim for that to happen, which as of 3 days ago wasn't really a public thing. Then you have middleweight, Khamzat Chimaev. He's hurt. Surprise, surprise. Welterweight belt was just defended 2 freaking weeks ago. Ilia Topuria, that's the title we're talking about now. Alexander Volkanovski is the week after this event. Merab is fighting this week. Pantoja's fighting this week. And then you got a bunch of lady belts, which are not going to headline an event. I think they literally, their hands were tied. Their hands were tied. And they could have put Volk here, but his fight's in Australia. So, of course, he's going to headline the Australia card. So I think they literally had their hands tied. And I think that's the only reason they invented the interim lightweight belt here. Because being out 8 months is not long enough for there to be an interim belt. Mm-hmm. And I bet they're pissed that I'm just saying shit, and I don't know. I would assume that we all found out today when Tom Aspinall posted the medical records and I'm out for a while and blah, blah. I bet the UFC is borderline furious. Like, hey, you fat asshole. Why didn't you tell us that 3 weeks ago? And we could have done an interim heavyweight title instead of an interim lightweight title. I would bet money that they're like, you're killing me, dude. You're killing me. You couldn't have done this 3 weeks ago. And then we could have, this whole interim thing would have been, and it would have made more sense with him. He's actually injured.
Yeah. Whoever is managing his,
he's handled every step of this the wrong possible.
Everyone knows I'm a huge Tom Aspinall fan. I was right on the coattails when he first came into the UFC. And I mean, he's just not handling any of this the right way. His dad's not handling it the right way. Someone take his dad's phone away from him. Just don't let him post anything or talk anything to do unless just saying like, hey, I support my son. That's it.
Yeah.
Everything else just needs to go through some sort of publicist and be like, hey, what do you think is the best approach here? Hire a publicist that is directing you in doing this, because how you guys are handling it is not the right way. I can't wrap my head around it, man. Anyways, okay,